Hello, I'm Lorraine Hahn and welcome to Executive Golf. I'm here at the Senayan National Golf Club right in the heart of Jakarta. This course was originally built in 1968 but was redesigned in 2012. It's a pretty tight par 69 where you definitely can improve your short game. My playing partner today is Arwin Rasyid, President Director of CIMB Niaga. The 57-year-old executive was born in Italy and raised abroad before returning to his roots as a teenager. After earning his MBA from the University of Hawaii, Rasyid began his corporate career with the Bank of America. In 2005, he was appointed President Director of the state telecommunications company Telkom. After 3 years there, he returned to banking to lead the Indonesia division of Malaysia's CIMB Group, with 580 branches and 14,000 employees under him. Welcome. I'm so honored to play with you. I can't wait.
Thank you, Lorraine. Likewise. This is going to be exciting.
When did you start playing?
5 years ago.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, so what's your handicap, honestly?
18.
That's pretty good.
Average.
That's pretty good. What do? Practice every day or?
I try to play twice a week and I try to go to a driving range at least once a week. I try.
Good, yeah, because that helps, right? Practice always makes
Practice
better.
makes perfect.
Right, okay, you ready to play?
Ready as you are.
Okay, let's play.
Okay.
Nice shot.
Well done.
Arwin, why did you actually pick up golf?
You know, there's a unique story behind it. Before that, I was a very active squash player.
Like me. I
Great.
was on the Malaysian
Wow,
junior team.
so you're really good.
Not a long time
I've been
ago.
playing squash for more than 20 years until something happened to me in 2009. I was in a tournament
Yeah.
and in the fourth game, I snapped my Achilles heels.
Ouch.
That caused me to be operated and the doctor told me that, Arwin, I'm sorry to tell you, you won't be able to run for at least 2 years. So I asked the doctor, Doc, so what's the best sports for me? Well, you just continue playing golf. I don't play golf. Well, you better pick it up because you're a banker. It's good for you. There's a lot of walking. Golf will give you activities as well as strengthening, the recovery of your Achilles. So from then on, I started playing golf and I got hooked ever since.
Right. I mean, did you have to take lessons and
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah. See, at my age, to start playing at a late age is a lot of challenges because, we're not that flexible anymore. Our muscle, is not conditioned, for the golf swing. So I took up lessons with some good pros, and I think that helped me, in trying to learn the game quickly. Yeah.
So you really take it as a sport then, a form of exercise,
Yes.
rather than competitive
No.
nature? Not at all. Right?
No, but what I try to do is, first of all, I try to do more walking than taking the buggy, because they say, I read somewhere that a typical 18 round of golf will make you walk for about 6 to 7 kilometers. Number two, you can burn about 1,000 to 1,500 calories.
Really?
So that's good.
Okay.
As long as after the game, don't take a lot of Coke or sweet stuffs and all that.
Do you have any sort of regime that you do in terms of preparing yourself, to be a better player?
Well, okay. First of all, I learned from the pros and my friends who are very good golfers. Number one, the warm-up is very important. Before you play, you must always warm up, to flex your muscles, stretch, here and there, make yourself loose, They say get into the zone by hitting about 25 to 50 balls. That's one. And of course, second, is you must discipline yourself to go to the driving range regularly. And that's something I find it to be difficult because of my hectic work schedule. But you must go to the driving range at least once a week, if not twice a week.
But you know what they say about driving ranges? They could even make you, focus on a wrong move or a wrong swing, and the more you practice that on the driving range, you could actually hurt your game.
That's true. That's why you also need the pros, to check you on a regular basis, because you don't want to develop bad habits, but you want to build, on the good swing habits that you learned from the beginning.
So the pros you're talking about are here in Indonesia? Or?
Well, I started with a local pro, but that's just for the first few weeks. After that, thanks to my friends, they introduced me to a professional pro. He's an English guy. He's based in Thailand. He comes to Indonesia every other month. And so thanks to him, he laid the foundation for myself in learning golf.
What do you think was the most important tip that a pro gave you?
a rhythm, don't swing too fast, don't jerk, the rhythm. Keep it smooth, keep it loose, keep it flexible, relax.
That's right. When people start tensing up because they think, oh, I want to hit the 400 yards,
They
or
say
something.
that is a death move, because when you are tense, your muscles, locked up, and so you cannot swing freely. It doesn't flow. I get tense when I'm in a tournament. I don't play tournament that often, so that's something I need to overcome.
If you compare, let's say, the courses, I'm sure you played in Malaysia, for example, where CIMB is headquartered, and let's say Indonesia. How do you compare golf in, let's say, these two countries?
Well, first of all, Indonesia, I'm glad to see, more and more very good golf courses of international standards. In fact, I'm pleased, to find out from the Golf Digest magazine that I read that the Nirwana Golf in Bali is ranked among the top 50 in the world.
It is beautiful.
Today.
It is beautiful.
Yes, so we have good golf courses here, so that also motivates the golfers to play more in Indonesia.
Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful sport. Tough though. It's a tough sport.
Yes.
I mean, every day today could be good, tomorrow could be, right?
You need to dedicate yourself to it.
Yeah. Okay, my shot.
Nice.
Nice shot. More executive golf with CIMB Niaga's Arwin Rasyid in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Philip de Buschere from the Ledbetter Golf Academy in Indonesia. Today's tip is about how to hit more up on the ball with the driver to gain distance and control. To do so, we're going to position our ball slightly more left in our stance, and we're going to have our upper body a little bit more behind the ball. Now the key is to actually hit upwards, so we're going to feel not like hitting a divot, but exactly the opposite way around. We're going to launch the ball higher and we're going to get more carry. This was today's executive tip. We look forward to seeing you next time.
How do you translate, let's say, the lessons you take, when you play golf, whether it's in a bunker, hazard, into the boardroom, into your company philosophy and your own philosophy?
Why this game is to me so appealing, is that first of all, it's a game that you cannot take it for granted. You really have to dedicate yourself to learn the game. It means just like in work, you need to dedicate yourself, to learn the job. Second, golf is very unpredictable. You mentioned it just now, Lorraine. We play good today, we play bad tomorrow. We play bad today, we can play good tomorrow. It means that golf is very sensitive, to how you feel, your mood, your tension, during that moment. So it goes back to work, where you train yourself, to be more stable. You need to be emotionally stable. In golf, if you are emotional, you cannot have a good game. So I think in business, you have to be stable so that you can think through clearly, you can make decisions properly, you can, participate in business discussions with a cool-headed mind, And I think that connects very well with golf.
Right. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yes.
Okay, where are balls? Mine jumped somewhere.
Your
Mine
ball
is over there.
Right
Okay.
there. Good spot.
Nice chip. Okay, that's 3 on for you.
Yes. Very nice.
I always find the chipping on an angle like that really difficult. Do you know what I mean? Like when it's on an angle like that and you're chipping upwards, I can find it very difficult to control the ball.
What my pro teach me is choose the club. They will cover the ball as much as possible.
So would a pitching work for that?
If it's going up like this, you may try a pitching or a 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next time I'll try that. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's sink it in for a par.
Okay, we'll give it a try. Nice speed.
Arwin, you know,
Yes.
you started off with banking, went to telecommunications, came back to banking.
Banking, yes.
You know, why the change and why come back to banking?
You know, honestly, when I was in telecommunications, I thought I already ended my career in banking. But then in 2008, when CIMB Group offered me the challenge, you know, to manage two banks that are merged into one, to be called, you know, CIMB Niaga, the name it carries today, because, you know, the whole idea is, you know, is to bring two banks together and then work on it so they can become, you know, one of the winners in the industry. So I thought that's a challenging proposition.
And now CIMB Niaga is what, the fourth
It's the
largest?
fifth largest bank in the country. It's the fourth largest in terms of credit card. It's in the top 5 in mortgage financing, the top 5 in auto financing.
CIMB also is really noted as an ASEAN bank, right?
Yes,
It's a strategy.
that's what it wants to be. That is the tagline, ASEAN for you. You see, CIMB Group is headquarters in Malaysia, but it's totally not at all Malaysian-centric. It wants to be ASEAN-centric. It wants to be a bank that responds, you know, to the needs, you know, of its ASEAN customer base. So by doing that, you know, we hope we can promote intra-ASEAN trade. We can promote intra-ASEAN business. On the consumer side, if you have an ATM card from CIMB Niaga, you can withdraw money from any CIMB branch for free. You can open an account, you know, in any country in ASEAN of CIMB through CIMB Indonesia. If you're a business lady, you want to go to Vietnam, CIMB Vietnam will definitely help you through communicating through the CIMB Niaga ASEAN business desk.
Interesting. And your corporate sort of culture is more, what, more fun? I mean, you have a lot of these outings and you encourage your staff to interact and be
Yes,
more
that's very
sort of
important.
teamwork.
We believe in a high performance culture. We also believe in carefrontational. That is a word that is, you know, created for the CIMB internal staff, meaning that you care with one another, but you need to confront, you know, the issues. You want to debate on the issues so that when there's more deliberation, discussion, then you can come up with the best decision or with the best solution.
Very interesting. So you have a beautiful on,
Thank you, Lorraine.
birdie chance.
Oop, it's a long birdie shot. Nice, beautiful,
Oh, not left enough.
but beautifully done.
Thank
you
you.
see, you see, you stop right at the apron. It's just that you were too much on the right.
Too much
but
on
it's
the right.
beautiful. You see, so it
Thank
was a
you
good
for the
decision.
tip.
Good
Yeah,
decision.
thanks for the tip.
Yeah.
Okay, your birdie
Beautiful.
chance now.
Thank you.
In.
Nice speed.
Two left.
Nice speed.
Oh, nice try.
Not enough.
Nice try.
Okay. Another boogie.
Okay,
Nice. Wonderful.
thank you. Executive Golf with CIMB Niaga's Erwin Rasyid will return shortly. Nice shot.
Well done.
You know, golf teaches you a lot of lessons in life, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It does a lot.
What would be, do you think, the most important lesson that it teaches you?
Many. I don't know whether this is in order of, you know, of priorities, but lesson number one, just like in life, you know, it's unpredictable. You don't know. Like we discussed before, you may have a great game today and you felt like you have conquered, you know, the secret of a golf swing. then you become confident. Then the next day when you play, you have such a bad game that you lost confidence at all, and you feel that you have gone back 1 year playing so bad. What happened to you? So that shows you that you must not be cocky, don't be overconfident, just keep on trying, keep on learning, keep on improving. Just like in life, like let's say we have a great career, we got a great position, then things go bad, then we don't want to be overly depressed that we think that we can recover anymore.
Or not overly confident either, right?
Exactly. So in golf, when you have a bad game, it's not about the bad game itself, but what have you learned from it, and how can you improve the next time, and how can you quickly recover. It's more really about understanding the philosophy of the game.
Are you into like gadgets? You know how people keep changing their driver and they golf to the latest one. Are you like that? Or?
Honestly, my set of irons is something I've been using since I learned to play golf. It sort of grows with me, so I like it. So I don't think I'm going to change it. But yes, I have changed my driver 3 or 4 times, and my woods, is my 3rd set of woods now. Because the pro told me that every 1 or 2 years, because of technology advancement, the quality of the driver and the woods improve. It means that better chance of hitting the sweet spot, longer drives. So definitely, as an average golfer, you want to take advantage of that, to help you in your game.
Do you have any particular balls you like to play with?
Okay, well, this is a promotion, I guess. For the, I just follow my friends. In Indonesia, there's a ball called Titleist Pro V.
Yes,
it's
I'm
very
playing
popular.
with one right now.
Okay, so I use that. I also use the TaylorMade ball. I also use that. I also use the Strixon. So I'm into Strixon, Titleist, and TaylorMade. Not saying which one is the best, but I like to change between balls. Yeah.
Cool.
But they say the balls, can make a difference. But maybe that's more for the better golfers, the single handicappers.
That's true.
But they say that the ball, the way it's made, certain types of materials, can affect, the distance, the feel, and all that. But I think that's probably for the better golfers.
I know, Arwin, come on. If you duff the ball, it could be the best ball in the world.
Yes.
And you hit behind the ball, or you hit above the ball, you top it.
Yeah.
It's not going to go, right?
It's not going to go.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. And sometimes, we believe in luck, in the sense that for us, we can hit a bad ball, but the ball somehow hits a tree and it goes straight to the green.
That's called luck.
Luck. And in life, there's luck also. So it's the same.
Very true. Are we coming closer to your balls? Oh, okay.
Yes.
That was a nice drive, by the way.
But I think mine steered a bit too much to the right, while your position is very good.
Oh, okay.
You are where you want it to be.
Right, so
Because
hopefully
there you have a very good
2-on chance.
line,
Okay,
to make it on the green in 2.
Let's see if I can do that.
In my case, it's a bit harder though. So, as a professional, we have dedicated many of our years, in the financial industry. So there are many things I want to do. For example, I want to share my knowledge, with the younger generation. I can be a guest lecturer. I love, to give presentations, to teach. Definitely, I'll continue in the same industry because that's the industry that I'm very familiar with. I may not be executive anymore over the years, but, be like advisor or, member of the board for oversight and so forth. And, doing my own stuff like playing more golf.
Yes, definitely. Okay. You have, well, not bad lie, huh? Not too bad.
Not too bad. Yeah.
This is mine.
This is good.
Thank you so much. A lovely, lovely game. Really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you, Lorraine. So it was really enjoyable playing with you.
Great. We'll play again next time.
For sure.
Arwin Rasyid, President Director of CIMB Niaga. We're here at Senang National Golf Club, right in the heart of Jakarta. You've been watching Executive Golf. Keep swinging.